Keeping you informed. This is In.form on WBDC and 18 WJTS.
Hello and welcome to In.form right here on 101 Country WBDC and 18 WJTS. I hope you're staying safe out there in this weird weather we're having this week. But I'm Kaitlyn Neukam, and it is time to talk about the Teen Outback today with two of our representatives here today. We have Pam Bolte and Austin Welp, each on the board at the Teen Outback coalition of amazing people. So we're very excited to have you. You traverse the weather today, and we're excited to talk about what you guys have planned for a few weeks from now's time.
Good morning. Yes, we did. We braved the weather. We are talking about our trivia night,
right?
Which is our biggest fundraiser of the year for the Teen Outback, which we can talk a little bit about the Teen Outback too. The Teen Outback is a facility that is located on the intersection of 231 and 64 in Huntingburg, right by Memorial Gym. And it's a place where kids can go to just hang out after school. We have events twice a month, and kids can go and have a safe place to hang out and have fun. So.
Yes. And again, growing up in this area, the kids, for me, when I went to the Teen Outback myself, it was really interesting to see that this place existed, and it's really not that expensive to get in. You have a lot of fun in there, and it's a lot of safe fun. So, Austin, as the president of the board, how are you guys able to continue to provide this service for area kids? And is this for all area Du Bois County kids, I guess, is my big question as well.
Yeah, so it is for all Du Bois County schools. We offer it through grades 3 through 8. So one night we'll have it Friday night 3 through 6, and then the other one will be 5 through 8 and stuff like that. The great thing is that our youth director does a great job of planning and stuff, fun activities. We got arcade game, concessions, dodgeball room, music going. We've got electronics, iPads, video games. So it's definitely worth a while and a lot of fun. The last year we've been blessed with donors and proceeds from the trivia night to been able to offer this events for these kids free and stuff. So we've had no charge for the events.
We have no entrance fee, so everybody gets to come in for free and have fun. And it's also for all local schools too, so Heritage Hills or Spencer, anybody, any local kids that want to come. And it's nice to have a place for kids to go that outside of the sports environment. I think otherwise you don't really interact with a lot of other schools, so that's kind of neat too, that we welcome all other schools to come. And I think it's kind of like having a really cool best friend that has arcades and dodgeball and just, a lot of stuff for the kids to just come, hang out, and relax. So.
Right. And for maybe us adults here who have not entered the Teen Outback, how big is the facility? Because, again, these funds go not only to making sure that the admission's free and that the kids have a safe place to go, but it also, makes sure that people are able to staff or populate the area and keep kids safe as well as maintain the facilities, right?
It's a large facility. I am awful with how big things are, but it's pretty big.
It's pretty big.
We have a dodgeball room that's really large. That is super popular. We do tournaments every time we have an event. We also have a really big dance floor on the old gym floor.
Arcade room is pretty big.
We have the arcade room is pretty big. And then we have a concession and gaming area for the kids. So it's really nice. I think last year we did an event with the 8th graders because with the gym situation, they needed to do it there. And I think there were a lot of kids that had never been to the Teen Outback before. And they were really, I think, kind of disappointed that they had aged out of it and they weren't able to, So if your kids haven't been to the Teen Outback, I encourage them to come to an event. Our events are always posted on our Facebook page. We also try to send out reminders to the schools. I think sometimes with the schools, there's so much being pushed out, but to look at our Facebook page, that's the best place to see the events that we're having. So
very good. I like the plug because, again, that's going to be the first. We're going to we may or may not get snowed in again today, so let's go ahead and just look it up for the weekend plans. But let's talk about that big event, the Teen Outback to the Future Trivia Night. You guys host Trivia Night every single year, and there's I've experienced 2 of them so far, and they are a hoot and a half and then some, and it's a room full of adults partying. So this is happening on Saturday, January 25th, 2025 at 7 p.m. at the Huntingburg Event Center. What do we need to know about signing up for Trivia Night or Trivia Night itself, or all of the fun stuff that you guys get to celebrate to raise funds for what you guys do at the Teen Outback?
It is fun. Yeah. It's such a fun night. Before I joined the board, I went to a trivia night, and I thought, oh my gosh, how did I not know about this before? It's really fun. We have teams of 8, so you grab 7 of your best friends and a variety of them. We have all kinds of questions, all kinds of categories. So even though our theme is Back to the Future, we'll have a variety of questions. We also have contests in between. So we'll have
rock, paper, scissors, heads and tails,
the table tower contest, where there's a table stacking contest. There'll be decorating contests. There's Spirit Awards for the best theme. If you've never been, I really like the Teen Outback. I encourage you to go because it is a wild time. I thought, how did I not know about this? So you can register through our Facebook page. There's a link, and there's also a link on our website. So get your team registered, and we are excited to see people there.
Right. And Austin, for maybe those who maybe they don't have 8 friends, and that's all right. We can be single Pringles or, a couple or whatnot. Are there opportunities for corporate sponsorships or any other further sponsorships like that so that the community can continue to get involved?
Yes, definitely. Like we said, Pam said, we are still accepting teams. We've got some spots left over yet, so register as soon as possible to reserve that spot for you. Price is $240 per table, but that includes, we got snacks, we've got
soft drinks,
food, stuff like that. So it's always a great time, and like I said, I think when I first volunteered, it was so much fun. The atmosphere is just wild. Everyone gets into the groove, and the vibe is just awesome.
It is. It's such a fun night, and it's really awesome to see the community getting together for a common goal, and it's for the kids. I think last year I said that 97 times. So it's for the kids, but it is awesome to see adults having fun. I think that sometimes people forget that it's even a fundraiser because it's just a really fun event to go to. Mm-hmm. So if you've never been before, or if you have been before and it's not on your calendar yet, mark your calendar for January 25th and get your team signed up. And we do have different sponsorship levels. We have 3 different sponsorship levels. And I believe those are on our website as well. Yeah. Or on, I don't know if they're on our Facebook page, but they're on our website. So if you're interested in a sponsorship, we have 3 different levels, and we would love to get more sponsors.
Yes. TeenOutback.com is their website. Really easy. If you just look up Teen Outback or Teen Outback Huntingburg, Indiana, you can find it relatively easily, at least in my experience here this morning doing some quick Google searches. So this fundraising event is to benefit the younger kids in the area, keep them safe, keep them having a good time outside of home, outside of school and whatnot. But this event is for the big kids. So you do have to be 21 and up to participate, right?
Correct. Yes. And also this, as you were talking about our facility, we have an aging facility. And so this year we are going to do our roof replacement. And we've been preparing for that, but it's a huge undertaking. So this year Trivia Night success is really important to help fund raising the roof and getting a new roof on the Teen Outback. Yeah. So we have a really great facility, so we want to make sure that we're keeping it maintained and that it continues to be a great facility. And also, usually after Trivia Night, people are sad that the party is over.
Of course.
And so Venue 1408 has graciously offered to host an after party. So the after party will be at Venue 1408 until 1 a.m. There will be food by Dirty Dan's Mac Shack. There's cash bar, music, cornhole, and a lot of other games and stuff. And then there's also, if you're need a ride, there's also being rides provided for them. Yeah.
No, that's an extra adage because, again, we are in rural Du Bois County, and if you don't feel safe to drive, you probably shouldn't drive. And, we can have good, safe fun while fundraising and whatnot, but being responsible in that as well. And I do remember last year that after party was pretty packed right after you guys wrapped up shop, and you're like, okay, we got to take these funds and go put them in the bank. Everyone moved over to 1408, and it was full. And I would imagine that it's the party does not stop with that. So that's a fantastic thing.
It was
to hear.
a lot of fun. We went last year, and it was very entertaining.
Fair enough. So with the trivia night, you guys have been hosting this annual event for multiple years now. Do you have a general idea of, this is the big chunk of a fundraiser for you guys. How far does this amount go for you guys every year?
It
depends. I would say, this is our 9th annual one, so I would say anywhere from...
It helps to fund our operations. It helps to fund. We do have a lot of sponsors that, thankfully, there's a lot of people that donate each month, or sponsors that donate every year. But to fund our youth director, to fund the different activities for the kids, we also do a lot of big events like our back to school bash, which is a huge event for the kids. We have a ton of inflatables. We usually try to do at least one water day during the summer for kids, just to kind of get kids back together and outside too, or just doing things during the summertime. So those events, as everybody knows, it's more and more expensive. So the trivia night helps to fund all of those and helps give us the flexibility to provide these events without having to worry about where the money's going to come from.
Right. And if someone say, they're going to go visit family on the 25th, they can't make it, they've got other fundraising to do in the area, or maybe they don't even live around this area, is there a way for them to donate maybe on the website so that they can continue to provide for your services?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, I think there is. And then they can also, mail us a check or, mail something to us as well.
Yeah. We will always accept mailed checks
Yeah.
to our P.O. box. It's on the website.
Yeah.
Fair enough, yes. And you guys are a 501c3, so again, taxable write-offs, etc. There is a donate button. I can confirm that. I didn't mean to trip you guys up this morning. I saw the deer in the headlights, and I'm like, sometimes it happens. But again, any way that you can give back so that the youth and the community can, not only you guys continue to provide these services and these programs for kids, but we keep them safe, we keep them maintained, and hopefully kids make new connections, make new friends this way.
And we're always looking for volunteers to help financially, but also with your time. So if you're interested in helping with the Teen Outback, we also last year had started pairing with groups at the high school. So there will be leaders of the high school that have been volunteering to help us at the Teen Outback. So that's been really awesome too. Yeah. Just seeing the kids volunteering and seeing them interact, because the younger kids think the high school kids are great, so that is really neat too, to see that interaction happening.
Yeah. And I would just like to say, I think we have been truly blessed with donors over the years, the trivia night success, the volunteerism to stick up to this. We would not be able to do this without all the donors and sponsorships and volunteers we would have to make these events successful.
And our board.
Yes,
our board is really fantastic. They pull a majority of the weight for these events. So thank you to all of our board. So if you see a board member from the Teen Outback, tell them thank you for, making an awesome experience for your kids on the weekends. So
that is fantastic. Before you guys head off, go traverse the snow today, remind us or give us a recap of Teen Outback to the Future Trivia Night, when it's happening, what's going on, and what we need to know one more time before we departure, and put it in our calendars and register.
Yeah, so it's January 25th, Saturday night. Trivia starts at 7. Doors will open at 6. We've still got plenty of spots open. Teams of 8. $240 a team.
But they are filling up fast. Usually the last week or so, they fill up really fast. So get your teams together, get your spots in to make sure that you get your spot.
Yeah, and it's at the Honeyberg Event Center. So,
and there are prizes too. Yeah. We have prizes for first, second, and third. And they're cash prizes, but I think more than anything, they're bragging rights.
Yes.
So we have we have a stack of balloons that for the first place team, and we have some for the last place team. So If you're not that great at trivia, which the last place team, I think they usually use that as a badge of honor.
Well, of course. Of course.
So, but yeah, it's neat to see as the night goes on where the balloons go. And we do have those prizes for first, second, and third. But it is just a really great night of fun. It's neat to see so many other people, and it's neat to interact with other people in the community. So it's, in essence, it's an adult Teen Outback evening. So you get a little taste of what your kids get to do, just interacting with friends and having fun.
Yes, an adult Teen Outback evening. I think that sums it up pretty darn perfectly, because it's one of those events you don't want to miss, and it's something that every year you want to sign up for. But we want to thank you both for coming in today and talking about this upcoming event, and we wish you well, and we know that you will raise a lot of funds on January 25th.
I hope so. We're raising the roof. Here we go.
We're going back to the future.
Back to the future to raise the roof.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you.
Thanks.
Of course, thank you both. And you have been listening and watching 101 Country WBDC and 18 WJTS with the Teen Outback. Of course, Teen Outback to the Future Trivia Night, Saturday, January 25th at 7 p.m. at the Huntingburg Event Center.
This has been Inform on WBDC and 18 WJTS. Catch past episodes on our social media pages and our websites. If it matters to you, it matters to us. Inform.